Do you think we should take off his clothes to see if he's broken any bones?
Campanella is a wealthy merchant's daughter who passes away just seconds before the film opens. A young man named Lorenzo, who is very skilled at gaming, is drawn to her because of her attractiveness. The leader of the neighborhood thieves, Gerbino Dorata, robs people and takes anything he thinks is valuable. Pampinia's fiancé, whom she has never met, is Count Dzerzhinsky, who was born in the city of Novgorod in the Novgorod Republic, which is now part of contemporary Russia. After Pampinia's father passes away and Gerbino robs her of her wealth by claiming her father was in debt, their fates become intertwined. According to Gerbino himself, the merchant's daughter had no choice but to marry him to preserve her life. Gerbino was pursuing Lorenzo after the latter defeated him at a poker table and sought safety at a monastery by pretending to be a deaf and dumb gardener. He had an affair with every lustful nun at this convent, but only until Campanella showed up. Campanella ran to the convent in an attempt to get away from Gerbino. She becomes envious when she sees Lorenzo, for whom she has long had feelings, having sex with the nuns. She gives Lorenzo a blindfold and gives him a passionate kiss out of love. However, she later tells the convent's abbess of his deceit. That he isn't genuinely dumb or deaf, out of jealousy. When the count gets to Florence, Gerbino's men ambush him. Even though all of his friends are slain, he lives. Count Dzerzhinsky rides to Pampinia's father's mansion for the wedding after receiving word from her servant that he has been promised her hand in marriage. The young count is traveling when he encounters Pampinia's best friend, Elissa, who is skinny dipping and en route to the wedding. The two instantly fall in love, and Elissa is made to seem to the count as Pampinia. After being driven from the convent, Lorenzo accompanies Pampinia to her father's estate. There, he tells her that he has fallen in love with the nun whose face he never saw and who kissed him while wearing a blindfold. Later, Lorenzo is imprisoned at the estate by Gerbino and his men. To preserve Lorenzo, Pampinia consents to marry Gerbino on that very day. As a result, Lorenzo is exiled to the woods. Arriving at the mansion to marry Pampinia, Elissa, he sees Dzerzhinsky there. Together, they eliminate Gerbino's men. Gerbino perishes by plunging himself into the mansion's spacious, deep well. After realizing that Count Dzerzhinsky is in fact in love with Elissa, who has been passing for her, Pampinia, who is in love with Lorenzo, refuses to marry him. Then, with joy, she chases after Lorenzo and kisses him. When Lorenzo realizes that she is the nun he has been falling for, they tie the knot that same day in front of all of their friends.